it's Ivy Slater, and you're listening to Her Success Story Podcast, a show where gutsy businesswomen share their success journey. Hello, welcome. It's Ivy Slater, and welcome to this episode of Her Success Story. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm going to do something today that I haven't done in a little while. We haven't had a lot of content episodes in a bit. So I thought today is the perfect time to actually be looking at and talking about the third quarter of the year. Whether you are a business owner, a leader in an organization that you're responsible for the last quarter of the year, the budgets, the projections, the goals, this is the perfect time to actually touch base and see what's going on. One of the things I love about the month of October is it is harvest season. For those of you who follow me on social media, you will know that I am an amateur green thumb gardener, okay? This year I planted my first true vegetable box. You know, it was actually 4 raised beds, and we had tomatoes and cucumbers and varieties of eggplants and herbs and a bunch of other things, zucchinis, etc. Now, I'm enjoying every few days harvesting what's there and seeing what's coming in and making different things. It sounds great, but how do we look at this as business leaders? How do we look at this harvest season? So here's a couple of things I want to talk to you about. One, I truly, truly hope you started this year, 2019, by setting goals for yourself at the beginning of the year. It is really important to have goals in a variety of areas. You want your financial goals, you want your marketing goals, your sales goals, and all the milestones, and be tracking them through the year. So look at these milestones each quarter, each month. We're coming into the home stretch, and it's a really exciting time. Take a moment and look back at the goals you set for yourself this year. What are you doing about it? How are you doing? Are you on track for reaching those goals? Are you ahead? Are you behind? It's let go of judgment for a second and just go into analysis. Gee, I set a goal for $500,000, $5 million, $10 million, $5,000, whatever it is. We set a goal. And we get a chance and an opportunity to look at how we're doing. When we look at it, we can break down the action steps that led us here. What worked well? What happened in the first quarter that was successful? What was working well in the second quarter? What didn't work well? What was working well in the third quarter? Again, what was not working well? When we actually look at what's working and not working in our business, what we've had success with and what we haven't, we can actually look at how we're going to navigate the fourth quarter. What if we actually pick out one thing, you can go as big as 2 or 3, that has been working well this year? How can we actually put more energy in there? Also, how can we tweak that we could have some really good results out of? If you don't have some people to brainstorm with, you want to make sure you have this in your circle. This brings in outside perspectives. You know, we show up in our own businesses and our own leadership roles with our own sets of blinders. Blinders on a horse is great when you're running a race, but we cannot live life with blinders. We want to see different areas of perspectives, looking from a business perspective from the outside in. In doing that, okay, here's what you do. You want to identify the action steps you're going to take in this third quarter. Based on these action steps, can we reach our goal, surpass our goal, pick up better traction? How does our business look is our business have any seasonal impact? Does our business have any seasonal impacts? Is this something we should be aware of? Does the holidays make a great impact? Does things slow down? How do we approach this? What we're doing now is going to give us an enormous amount of information to go working into the 2020 goals. So no matter whenever you listen to this episode, You have information to work towards reaching your goals, surpassing your goals. So once we harvest, right? So now I have these buckets full of tomatoes. What do we do with them? What else, where are we putting, and when you think about it, when we're harvesting and what's working well in our business, what are we going to do with it? Are we going to invest further in new marketing? Are we going to invest further and hire some more team? Are we going to invest further and plan an expansion? Are we going to put some money aside for taxes? I certainly hope so, as well as possibly put some money aside for future, right? We want to make sure as a fiscal business owner, as a fiscally responsible business owner, and this is a quote from one of my clients, Ivy, I always want to be fiscally responsible, that I'm planning to have a certain amount of months of overhead put aside to run my business in case of any unforeseen things that can happen, forget the marketplace, even in my own life. So be a fiscally smart business owner. Plan from your harvest. What are you doing with the pieces of success, with your tomatoes, with your zucchinis? Are you going to bake bread? Are you going to grill them? Are you going to grill some? Are you going to make some ratatouille? Are you going to make zucchini muffins? What can you do as your business is more and more successful and harvests come in? Always be looking forward so you're scaling and growing, making smart decisions, having a good network of resources at your fingertips, and a great group of people to brainstorm with. Most importantly, enjoy this harvest season for yourself. Bring home a beautiful basket of colors. May those colors be filled with successes in your sales, successes in your financials, successes in your market, in your marketing plans, and successes that comes to you in your personal life. I'm wishing you a great, abundant basket during the harvest. You reach out, you have questions, comments, please share below. Remember to subscribe to Her Success Story. We come into your inbox every week with new content, great guests. Let us know what impacted you, and feel free to pop over and join me at slatersuccess.com. See you next time.